Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. For today, Tuesday the 29th of September, I got myself a new cup because the kids broke one of my mugs. Just chipped a bit off the top, but decided to use it as a utensil holder and get myself another cup. So I got this. Isn't it cute? Handmade. And I've just made myself a real coffee in it, which is why I just showed up. Real coffee, freshly ground. That's what I've done today. Hey Donna, how are you? How is everybody today? Let's get some cards out. What was the daily about? Something about twin flame stuff. I don't know, can't remember. Can't remember, I watched it yesterday evening. Didn't watch it this morning. You can get some fresh energy out of the cards anyway. They might go on about the same kind of stuff. Does it sound good today? It's picking up the shuffling. Yeah, Donna, she's so funny. Oh my God, Missy, she's so funny. It's great listening to her in the mornings. Stranded. Oh, move this a little bit. We've got Stranded, 44. Hey, Lindsay. Hello, Tanya. 44. 44. Stranded. Ooh. Yeah, she's so funny. If anyone hasn't, I can't remember what her name is. It's Saltwater Tarot or something like that. Saltwater. She's called Missy. She's so funny. She does like YouTubes and Instagrams and stuff. Check her out because she's so funny. I think it's Saltwater Tarot or something. You drinking coffee too, Leonie? Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. Oh, the camera's lagging. Oh no, I'm cheersing myself. My new mug. So Stranded. Misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. Fear. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. Yeah. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. I've seen that as well. When I used to live on the yacht, I've seen boats in all bizarre positions when the tide goes out and they end up getting stuck on a tree or something like that. The water goes down and the boats end up in the air or on a wall or something, you know. It's like a submerged wall and the boat floats on top of it and it like the tide goes down and boats end up stuck like that. It's funny. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. Grounding. I was talking about that yesterday, right? The card asks, how did the ship get there? I know. It's when the tide goes up and then it goes down and it's stuck. This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high, we set ourselves up for failure. Oh. Is anyone thinking that their expectations are so high, set ourselves up for failure? Maybe this is tied in with the twin flame energy, because sometimes we can want people to be perfect, can't we? We either beat ourselves up over our performance, or we're so intimidated that we never ever begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on a ship. So there could be fears kicking in, but it's more maybe disappointments or just not being sure about it. It's calling for us to have faith. That's what I think. Hey Belinda. That's it. XI Missy XI on Instagram. Hello Dab. They didn't fix my aircon yesterday. I couldn't make videos yesterday because of it. I got back after my Thai class, and because I ride a bicycle, I was pouring with sweat by the time I got back. I mean, it's cool out there at the moment because it's been raining a lot, but it's just so humid. No aircon in here. I had a shower. Didn't help. Carry on sweating. It just makes you even more wet when you do that. And I'm like, there's just no way I can make videos in this. Pouring with sweat. I was sat here pouring with sweat. I had all the windows open and the noise comes in. I'm like, okay, I've lost another day of work then. So hopefully they come and fix it this morning while I'm at training. Leah, happy birthday for the other day. I saw it on Facebook and I was hoping you were going to come in here, but I guess you were doing birthday stuff. You ordered the Lightseers Tarot deck, which should arrive today. Woo! Saltwater Hills Tarot. Yeah. She's so funny. Oh my God, she's so funny. So funny. So I've been, with the aircon not working, I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, sweating. And yeah, you know, catching up on watching YouTube videos and things. I learned a little bit today on nakshatras and about moon sign astrology, the Vedic astrology. Really interesting. But yeah, and then Donna reminded me to watch Missy, and oh my God, she's just so funny. Really good stuff. Morning, Chris. Hey, Eva. I used to be so high standards until I learned to humble myself. Yeah, it was Liat's birthday. Cool. Let's get some more cards out. So the cards are already out on the table because I got set up to do the videos and I sat here. I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't work in these conditions. Icon is everything here. Let's get the tarot out for today. So we've got having a bit of trust and grounding ourselves too. Not expecting perfectionism. Wow. We've got strength. This card, strength, to me, it's scarier than the Tower. Because the Tower is just like, oh, the universe is going to step in and do something for you, make a shift for you. It's all right as long as you flow with it, right? But strength, when the strength shows up for me, strength is saying, okay, you're going to have to do this bit. You're going to have to ride this storm out or do something. There's something to face. There's some challenge coming up and you've got to do it. You've got to step forward and do it. So this to me is a scary card in the tarot. So it could be a little bit scary today. Because that's what I'm getting from this. I don't always get that from this card, but I'm getting that today. Scary energy. Not scary, just, hey Lisa, just that we're going to have to step forward and do something. You know. It's funny when cards stick out of the deck a little bit like that. If I try and take them, sometimes they just stick and they don't come out. I'm like, oh, do you want me to pick that one? And it's like, nope. Nope, don't want you to pick that one. Interesting. 5 of Materials. It's about resistance, pushing things away. Our blocks to what we want and how we're pushing things away. Oh, I've got something to tell you. I should have brought my notes from my class. So, Thai school yesterday. It's only my 3rd lesson. I'm learning so much more about Thai. But words and conversation and all that she's teaching me. But the meaning behind it and where it came from, all of these words come from. And it's quite a funny language because there's meaning behind everything. It's simple, but there's meaning behind everything. Anyway, I'd learned the days of the week already. And then she told me the story of the days of the week. And so, you know, we have like Saturday is actually Saturn day. Sunday is Sun Day. Monday is Moon Day. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, likewise in Thai, the Monday is Moon Day, same thing. On Jan's moon, Wednesday. On Jan, when Ankan is Tuesday, Ankan is Mercury. And so I'm learning like all the planets from knowing the days of the week. I can't remember which ones are which now, but it's pretty much in line with ours. No, Mars. Ankan is Mars. So that's interesting. learning like more astrology stuff lately. Not always by purpose, on purpose. So 5 of materials, we're resisting something. This is connected to the strength. So we're going to have to step forward and be strong and confront something that we've been resisting. We're pushing it away. Something that we want, because look at this doorway in this card. There are roses. You know, in this deck, in this Muse deck, all of the materials, like 7, 8, 9 of materials, it's like all of these roses, the manifestations of roses depicted in this deck. And so this doorway has got the roses. So it's actually the manifestations that we want. It's the doorway to the manifestations that we want. But we're resisting it. We're like, no, I'm not going down there. That's scary. And then this one says, come on, come on, come on, be strong. Don't give in to that fear. Don't push it away. Don't give in to that resistance. Be strong and head toward what it is that you want. Something going on today. What else should we pick? Pick up my cup. Got myself some new candles as well. This one's called Calm Down. Let's get some wisdom of the oracle out. Hey Arlene. So how is everyone today? I ordered those decks that I ordered. They're on the way. They should arrive maybe in 2 days, 2 or 3 days they should arrive. So that's exciting. So maybe at the end of the week I'll be getting those new cards out. A couple of oracle decks and a couple of tarot decks. So as always, I use the decks in here first, in Psychic Cafe first, while I get used to them, before I use them in the pick a card reads and all of that. If they sort the icon out, I will be recording a pick a card read today. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling kind of nervous with these cards. Because we've got Between Worlds, so it's like maybe something that we asked for, that doorway appears and we're like, oh God, no, I'm not going down there, that's scary, I've got resistance to it. So we're in like this waiting room, like the 5 of materials there, the waiting room to getting what we want. Between Worlds. And what we've got to do while we're there, we've got to be flexible. So not just strong, but flexible. You got another job rejection today. Oh, it's got to get you down, Chris. And you're reaching higher too, aren't you? Because that's what your higher self has been saying. The camera's lagging. It's lagging for me. I'm holding the Between the Worlds card up. I'll start the camera again, hang on. Yeah, it's really annoying. I'll start the camera again. And then we'll get back to being flexible. Maybe I should contact them about that. No, it's still lagging. It's showing me ages ago. Won't start. It started, but now I'm not there. Hang on. Oh, come on. This software is terrible. Maybe I should let them know it's not working properly. There's a massive lag. There we go. Shouldn't be a lag anymore. Hey, Ariana. You like my new cup, Chris? It's cool, isn't it? I like it. Okay, flexible. Back to flexibility. So when we're in this waiting room between worlds, waiting for what we want, we don't just need to be strong, we need to be flexible too. So maybe changing our minds, changing our minds, that's what I'm getting, having a flexible mind. And so you might have been adamant that you wouldn't do something, or that you're definitely going to do something, and then you're in this waiting room realizing that it's resistance, and then got to be flexible. Change your mind. So strength and flexibility at the same time. Yeah. I'm still behind there. I'm still lagging because I'm holding the flexible card up there. No. Let's get one of these out. Matt Carnes, whatever they're called. Healing Mantra, I think it's called. Expanding inner power. So when I just picked that out then and said that, I got that trying to assert ourselves, that's sometimes the 5 of materials, that's sometimes the resistance, when we're not flexible and we're trying to assert ourselves and we're stubborn and we're like, I'm not doing that, I'm definitely not doing that, I'm not doing that. And that's not our power, that's not true power. That's like bullying in a way. You know how bullying is to actually having power. Having real power. Bullying isn't that. That bullying is when we don't feel powerful and we try and assert our power, right? And so, expanding inner power. I'm the most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. I'm not getting that from this. Expanding inner power, it's about the message on the front. It's about us being truly powerful, which requires strength, as in courage. Courage to be authentic, courage to go past fears, courage to be in true inner power. It's the inner power, not the outer power. Wow. What's going to go on today? Christine, when you tape with the ear thingy, there's never any lag. No, I use different software, that's why. This software is to use my phone for these lives, because I've got to do the lives through my MacBook. And so, to use my phone as the camera, because for some reason Apple put terrible webcams. The camera on these MacBooks is terrible. You can't upgrade it either. It'd be great if you could upgrade it to like a good camera that's on an iPhone. Then you wouldn't need to use this. But because of that, I've got to use, like when I was using my laptop camera, it was just terrible. It's all fuzzy. You can't see anything out of it. You can't see the cards. You can't see anything. So I got some software. I got an app on my phone to be able to connect the two. Just for some reason it just lags. But I do use some video software, but it's different for the readings. With the ear thingy, with my ear mic. I need to get some new ones as well. It's all crackly in my ear now. You can't tell because I've got used to it. I've got used to hearing it in a crackle, but I don't want that. I need to get some new AirPod Pros. It's just the left one because I use it as a microphone. Let's get a botanical out. Yeah, and it's strange that Apple haven't already covered that, connecting the phone as a camera to these things. If they're going to put shit cameras in MacBooks, then why not make it really easy to connect your phone as a camera to it? Especially because, like, there's a lot of people doing this kind of stuff now, you know, lives and things like that. It's not like Apple not to think of things like that and to require third-party software that doesn't work very well to be able to connect your phone with your MacBook, you know. Coreopsis, tick seed. Always joyful. Always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. So through all of these trials today, We're being asked to keep our vibration high. Now, what did I get from the daily read? I called this You Can't Hurry Love, like the Phil Collins song. Sorry if I put that in your head. There's definitely relationship stuff going on today according to the daily read. Anyway, get some of these out, or one of these out. So there's patience going on, in between worlds going on, there's stuff being sorted out, we're being asked to step into our courage. Stop with the resistance. Oh, mountain, a mountain to climb. It's going to take time, right? You can't climb a mountain in 5 minutes, can you? Something that I used to do that, not climb mountains in 5 minutes, but I used to, like, when I was younger and stupid, in my 20s, or yeah, teenage years and 20s, I would go out like thinking that something was going to take an hour, like maybe a walk somewhere up a mountain or something, you know, not have anything with me, not take any water or anything like that, or food, and then like 5 hours later be thirsty and hungry, and it's like, oh, you know, when you're young and stupid like that and you don't think ahead, you don't estimate things properly, you don't even think about it, you just go and do it. That's what I'm getting from this card. Is that, and the love thing too, you can't hurry love, we've got to pace ourselves, especially important things. It's not just about love, it's about anything. Important things in our lives, we can't hurry it. And we've got to get that estimation right too. Like, how long is it going to take to get up this mountain, and do I need water with me? Or food? Like, how many meals do I need? It's about being mature and sensible with this journey. So we're in between worlds, maybe about to climb up this mountain, or we've just started climbing up this mountain to get to that doorway in that mountain there. It's a longer journey than you think. It's going to take longer than you think. That's what I'm getting from that. Animal, the animal here. The animal, what I'm getting from this is it's like an awareness. You know, when you're out in nature, have you ever had this experience when you're out in nature and suddenly you feel connected to nature? You feel like an animal. You feel like you're part of nature. You're switched on to everything that's going around. You're hearing the noises and you're turning around and you're seeing animals everywhere because you're hearing those noises. You know, you could go for a walk through the woods just being in your head, completely detached from nature, and you wouldn't notice a thing, you wouldn't notice any of the animals, but then you get really present, really aware, and it's like you're one of the animals and you're noticing every sound. I don't know, this energy, it just reminds me when I was in Africa. I was in the Kruger National Park in South Africa, and in the back of a jeep, and we were driving down this road, and there was this very strong smell of like a fresh kill. And so I knew that we were coming across something, and my senses just went alive, and I could hear some animals coming from over there, and it was dark, and my senses just came alive, and I could feel where all the animals were and what was happening. I was just so switched on and so hyper aware of it all and so connected to it all. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. That I is just being that grounded, in the moment, aware, really aware of everything. You can be like that with people too, like in human life. It doesn't have to be in nature. But that's what that feeling is, when you're just aware of everything that's going on and you're calm and relaxed. It's what I know from my neurotherapy days as well. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a neurotherapist, so I used to use EEG biofeedback to help people through neurological and psychological problems. And that's what this business started as, in fact, Byron Bay Neurotherapy. And there's a state of your brain, and it's low beta, which is the ideal state to be in, and it's the state that animals are in most of the time. Not so much domestic animals. Cats and dogs can tend to be more in the human ranges of that aren't very healthy for us. But low beta is the normal animalistic kind of a brain state. And it's being relaxed external focus is what they call it. So you're relaxed, you're present, and you've got an external focus. So you're aware of your surroundings, you're aware of what's going on, you're aware in your body. It's an external focus like that, not in our heads. Yeah. Animals don't get in their heads like we do, and it takes us into a higher beta range. So there's something about that today. Staying present in the moment. So there's a big mountain to climb. It's going to take longer than you think. Got to be kind of mature about it and know that it's going to take some time to get there, and be patient and all of that. Not patient because you're going to have to take action, but just be present all along the way of what's going on. Seems a bit challenging today. It seems a bit challenging to me, the energies. Hey, Angela. Okay. It made me think of the Wilson Phillips song by the same name. Oh. I sure did. Started singing the song in your head. I know, I did too. That when I was making the thumbnail for the video, I'm like, oh God, what am I doing putting this in? It's bad enough that it's in my head, it's gonna be in everyone else's head now. Oh, it's gonna be another mountain, Miley Cyrus. It's the climb. I'm gonna start the camera again because this lag is doing my head in. Okay. Present. I'm in the present. I'm going to get relationship card out as well, and then we'll get on to your readings. Because I'm a little bit, not late, but I'm taking my time this morning. Retreat. This is about love life, retreating from the love life stuff. So, yeah, being present and aware in the moment. Retreating. Remaining in the joy. Let's get another one out. Engagement. There you go. Everyone's going to get engaged today. These cards are funny. They're so specific. What the hell is that about? Let's get clarifiers on this. Retreat. Yeah, but it's already started lagging. I can see. Retreat. Yeah, just getting back to our own energies, getting on with our own stuff, instead of being involved in relationship stuff all the time. It's really interesting because I did a past, present, future read for someone yesterday. Very interesting. It was like the life, very much about relationships and romance and all of that, and they were feeling bad about it, and it's like, don't feel bad about it because it's actually what you're here for. But they're in a break from that at the moment. A break not because it was wrong for them to focus on that, but a break to just get them aligned with other things before they get on with it again in the future. Readings are so interesting. So engagement, what's that about? Listen and respect. Ooh. Yes. There's this energy about commitment. So engagement, commitment. That's what this card is saying, not engagement. Commitment. Full moon on the 2nd. Oh, yeah, it'll be the first for you, second for me. Yeah, so I've made my full moon readings half price. Until... Listen and respect, okay. Yeah, it's about commitment. And so, how do we communicate commitment to each other in relationships? There's an aspect of respect, isn't there? That shows commitment, of respecting where each other are at. And then there's up to giving someone a ring, you know, and making it formal like that. We have lots of different ways of communicating that commitment. This is saying, like, listen to those signs of commitment. And respect is a big part of it. Time to journal, create your manifestations. Yeah, so full moon readings are about letting go. putting a different song in my head. I don't know that song, so you can't put that song in my head. Okay, so who wants a reading? Let's just get the energies for everybody today. I'm going to start with me. Put your things up now. Your things, your requests. Me. Oh my God, I've got overwhelming and sabotage. Okay. Who wants a reading? Two full moons in October. Ooh, the second one's Halloween. A blue moon on Halloween. Wow. Donna. Donna's up first. Right. So you're manifesting everything, Donna. Everything. Freedom, love and joy. And as you step into that, yes, jealousy. There's going to be jealousy. This card comes out so much. But we're obviously sensitive to it. Sensitive to other people's energies, especially readers and healers and people that are into this stuff. We're sensitive. We're sensitive to other people's emotions, emotional state, more than anyone else. And this is about like developing a thicker skin so that you can keep on proceeding further along that path to manifest even more. Freedom, love and joy. That's nice. Arlene. Arlene, you got touch and be supportive. It's about supporting yourself physically. That's about getting the help that you need, like physical support, a therapist or something like that, a massage, a chiropractor. Actually going to see someone. Maybe you've been like getting readings and things like that for the internal work, but you've not actually been balancing that up by going to the doctor or something, or going, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend going to doctors, but you need to for some certain things. But chiropractors and that kind of thing, yeah. I've got a massage therapist who does like intense, it's more, it's massage therapy, it's not massage, it's not relaxation massage at all. She moves everything, she readjusts all of the ligaments and the muscles and everything, puts them in the right place and stuff. It's very, very painful. But so, things like that, it's like we can't just do the inner work, we've got to do the outer work too. So support yourself in the more physical ways like that too. Get some physical support. Arlene. Leonie. Chris, I'm just looking at your comment. Me, please, and come my higher self. Please be nice. You're like, you have a full-on fight with your higher self, Chris. So Leonie, communicate, wait. Yeah. I feel like if you've got something to say to someone, or in particular something to ask somebody, ask them, but don't expect an answer back straight away, and don't emotionally react when you don't get that answer straight away. So it's like put it out there and then let it go. You know, okay, well, it might be a week until I get my answer, and have that kind of a frame of mind. So if you've got something to ask somebody, because I feel like you do, Leonie. Lindsay. Can everyone click like on this video while I remember? Lindsay, intimacy, trust myself. Ooh. This seems to be a big theme at the moment. As in, how can I trust myself to choose people when I've chosen people before and I've got hurt by it? There's been a lesson. There's been a challenge. Well, that's life. Anything that we choose is going to be a mixture of reward and challenge. But then we get stuck on the challenges, because the challenges are the things that make us, especially in relationships, make us break up from those relationships. So it's like the more experiences that we go through like that, the more we're just focusing on the challenge part of it and how it hurt us, so that we can let it go. So that we can say no to it. the more we're just kind of focused on that as if there weren't any good parts of it too. It's making my nose itch. So you've lost trust in yourself because of your choices. And your choices, there's nothing wrong with your choices. But there's something wrong with a belief in you that thinks that there is a choice that can be perfect, that can be just good. Now there isn't, not anything. This is a duality we've got. Everything is a mixture of the light and the dark. Everything is a mixture of reward and challenge. That's how we evolve. And that's balance. So it's just that belief, that expectation that there's something that you can choose that will be perfect and will only be reward and not challenge. Not true. So get rid of that belief and you should trust yourself a little bit more, Lindsay. And everyone else. Because that's the theme at the moment. An energetic theme right now for everybody. Ariana. Yeah. A false start is what I'm hearing with this, Ariana. You've had a false start, where you're starting off a race and they shoot that gun or something and it's a false start. Someone went a little bit earlier. There's something wrong with it and they pull everyone back to start again. And everyone does start again. The race isn't over just because it was a false start. It does start again. There is a real start that happens after it. So, new beginning. You got a new beginning coming. It had a false start already, but that it is still coming. And just be okay about that. There was a false start. It's going to start again. I wonder what that is. Deb. I ate some sugar this morning. I had some roast pumpkin, sweet roast pumpkin with coconut milk. And I can already feel my energy lagging because of it. Deb, you got lovers and knowing. An attraction to somebody, a connection with somebody, a soul connection with somebody. You know it. Trust your intuition. So what I was just saying about that intimacy and trusting ourselves, how it's a theme. Maybe you're not trusting it, the knowing that you've got. You think like, oh, what if it's one of these challenging people? Well, there will be, because they all are. Everybody is. We are too. So do trust your intuition, Deb, and attraction, and your feelings. Trust them. Liat, birthday reading for you. Yeah, you've got the gentle arcanus as well. You're on track. It's reminding me of the mountain card, this. You're on the track, but the track's longer than you think it would be. You just want it to be a short path. You want that shop to be around the corner that you're headed toward, but you're not. It's not. It's right up there. It's up a mountain. It's not just around the corner. Yeah, so just be okay about that. It's going to be a longer path, a longer track than you think, but you are on it. Eva. Interesting. Eva, how can you be of service to others? There's someone to talk to, not about that, but because of that. Don't know what you do, Eva, but if I was getting this guidance in my situation, this would be telling me to get in touch with customers and maybe ask what I can do for them, how I can help them. So with this kind of energy, I would go, okay, my guides want me to send an email out asking people how I can best help them, and then striking up conversations. So talk to your people about how you can help them. So if you're in a job, talk to your boss about how you can better help them, or your customers, how you can better help them, what you can do for them. Talk to them about it. Strike up a conversation about that, whoever it is that you're serving or want to serve. Chris, okay, let's see if your higher self can be nice. Yeah, it's kind of nice. You can have what you want, Chris. You got to respect and value yourself. You're raising that up at the moment. Oh, who was I listening to this morning? You know how everything changed for me when I took that year. It turned into 2 years really, but I kind of transitioned slowly out of it without noticing. But I just decided to stop going out, to just focus on myself. It was a self-love thing. I didn't call it that at the time, but that's what it was. I decided to make me my job. Me. Putting myself first, looking after myself the best that I could. I just made my life all about me. And it was a self-love thing. And I watched someone this morning on YouTube, and she said the same thing. She decided, because she wasn't getting what she wanted, she decided to just be happy. That's what she said, just be happy for a year. And then she clarified that by saying, and what she did was she treated herself like she was her own daughter, and like, what does my daughter want today? So it's that self-love thing, you know, like I call it like the little Claire that lives within my heart, looking after her. It's the same thing. It's the child. We've got to look after the child. And so it's all about self-love. Respecting and valuing yourself is treating yourself like that, just giving yourself the best. Because when you do that, people come in, the universe comes in and matches you with that eventually. It takes persistence. I can't even remember when I started doing it, but it wasn't long into it because I was doing that. It wasn't long into it that I started training Muay Thai. And then, I don't know how long it was, 3 or 4 months after that I really started opening up to everyone there and to more people there, and they started taking care of me too. So maybe, yeah, it's usually about 3 months for me of doing that kind of stuff before manifestations start kicking in. So there you go. That's nice from your higher self, Chris. Tanya. Tanya, fear of lack and completion. You've got a fear of completing something being over and then not being anything else that comes after it. I'm going to have to start the camera again because I can't even see the cards that I'm holding up. I wish it would just work. Could you just work, camera? Apparently not. Let's unplug it. Doesn't want to switch on at all now. I wonder if it'll connect with Wi-Fi. No, it won't work at all now. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to have to change the video to... Right. See how terrible it is, but at least it's going to be in real time now. Apple, what are you doing putting terrible cameras on your MacBooks? Okay, Tanya, fear of lack. Oh, now I need to hold it up here. Fear of lack and completion. So yeah, you're fearing something being over because you don't think there's something to replace it. So this is an abundance block. So like one of the major abundance blocks is when people believe that they've got to cling on to something because if it ends, there won't be anything else. There's no more where that came from. Like if I end this relationship, there's no more men out there. Or if I spend this money, no more money will come in. It's that kind of thing. So don't fear completion. There's plenty more where that came from. Still looking at the... Where did I put my cards? There they are. That's you, Tanya. Marge. Slow today. Marge, where are you? Okay, everyone, nobody's allowed to say you skipped me and stuff like that. The order that you see on your screen is not the order that it's actually on YouTube. Because it pops up on your screen before. So you think that you're before everyone else, but you're not. So nobody's allowed to say, oh, you missed me, because I didn't. Marge, willingness and let go of the story. Oop. Be willing to let go of the story. Okay, you've got an old story running then. And maybe you don't know how to get rid of it. You know, this could be like a victimhood story. This always happens to me, that kind of thing. And you're like, I'm trying to stop telling myself that story. I'm trying to stop believing in it. I'm trying to be positive. I don't know how to. I don't know how to let go of that story because I've been trying. Just be willing. That's the thing. Just say like, okay, universe, okay, higher self, I'm willing to give that up now. Help me out here because I'm not managing to find a way myself. Just be willing. That's really powerful, that, for anything. If you're struggling with anything, just say, I'm willing to do the work, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, but universe, I'm really struggling with this, so you need to help me out, show me the way. Christine, let's speed up a bit because I need to go training in a few minutes. Christine, growth and going well. I'm going to have to take my phone down from there because I think that I'm still playing to that camera. Okay, Christine. Growth and going well. It's going well. Yeah, I don't think that it's not going well because it is. So sometimes we can have that focus that something's wrong, it's not flowing. When it is flowing. It's just the mountain. It's not going to be so fast. As fast as you think. Kim C. Kim C. Ooh. Empower yourself and let go of the story. The story that you just empowered. That victimhood story. That you don't hold the power. Let go of that. Yeah, you do have the power. Everyone's got the power. It's just about choices. It's about the choices that we make. It's not luck. We create our own luck by making good choices for ourselves. Lisa. Oh, wow. Service, being of service to people, touch. Do you do anything like that? Massage therapy or anything like that? Energy healing with your hands on them. You can help people out like that. Being of service, Lisa. Linda. Anja, how much is a reading? The private readings, I've got full moon readings at half price at the moment on behealing.com. But usually, so that's 75 Australian dollars, which is about 54 American. But yeah, usually my readings are 150 Australian dollars, about 108 American dollars. Behealing.com. Belinda, sabotage and relax. Oh, yeah. This is about, again, it's an abundance block. It's that thinking that you need to be working all the time, busy all the time, on it all the time, switched on all the time. You don't have time to relax. So the universe is thinking, I'm not giving you your stuff. Belinda, this is the universe speaking. I'm not giving you your stuff because you've not done enough yet. You're sleeping too much, you're relaxing too much, like you need to do more. That's a sabotage. That's a sabotage that you've got, not allowing yourself to relax. So relax more. Angela, let's give you a mini. I can't remember what yours was, Donna, but I kind of like the oh my god reaction. Ooh, wow, Angela, perfect love. Wow. Have you manifested somebody? They're not going to be perfect, but perfect for you. There is a lot of twin flame energy around at the moment. So yeah, if it's a love reading that you want, I do love readings too, so just click on the shop and be healing. If it's that, but yeah, if you haven't manifested it already, then your person is coming into your life. Perfect love. But just watch out for that, because nobody's perfect. There is that duality. What you just did with the cards is how I feel all the time. Hey, Andrea. You are doing what she tells you, Chris. You are. It's just a mountain instead of a round the corner jump. Andrea, believe in yourself. Talk to someone. Oh, yeah. Before you talk to someone, make sure that you're feeling confident. Don't. It feels like someone's kind of manipulative around you, but you do need to speak out to them. But you better get confident and be in good energy when you do that. Otherwise, the person's going to squish you. They're a bit of a bully, this person that you've got to talk to. But you do need to talk to them, so just make sure you're confident, because they will. It's like one of those bullies that will just see a weakness and they will dive on it. Wow. Watch out. Hi, Andrea. Watch out. Hey, welcome everybody. Oh, wow. Let's see. Yeah, they show up in a different order for everybody. So yours, when you type a comment in, it always appears higher on the thing for you, because it's on your device. So it pops up straight away on your device. It doesn't pop up straight away on YouTube. You're welcome, Leonie. You're a stay-at-home mom, Eva. About your kids. There you go. Chris, okay, I get that and can do that. But I need to earn some money. Yep, you do. Sometimes it can be simple, yet we don't think of it. True. That's reassuring to hear, Christine. That's good. Oh, light worker. Yes, let's do you quick. Perfect for you. There you go, Angela. Perfect for you. What am I doing? Light worker. Okay. So what you resist, persist, initiate. The energies of today. If you weren't here at the start, the tarot cards that I brought out at the start is all about this. So there's a resistance to starting something off because of fears. Yeah. Watch the replay, the very start of this show, because it's that 5 of materials energy. You're resisting it, resisting taking the action. Get much more detail from the start there. So thanks everyone for coming along. I'm going to go training now. And what else? The full moon readings, you can get those on behealing.com. Here's my website. For anyone that wants a private. And I'll be on here tomorrow, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, thanks for coming.